Hi guys, Bizzleberry here. I'm going to be talking about patch 8.13. There were only really two major changes to support. One was Tarek, he received a couple of nerfs. One was Pike, he received a couple of buffs. I've played a game of Pike with the new patch this morning on stream. That game will be coming up onto YouTube soon. And yeah, Pike feels pretty nice. I was running Aftershock just for last patch. I wasn't updating my Mobifier guide to reflect that because I had already checked the PBE patch notes. And yeah, electrocute Pike now with the higher AD scaling on the E and the ulti, plus the slightly increased threshold on the execute base damage on the ult on the early stages in the game as well. Yeah, his damage is pretty nice. Tarek, bot lane, not really, I didn't use him much, not many people played him much. He was mainly played mid as like a gold funneling tactic for hyper carry junglers like Yi and other stuff like that. Like I think there was Kale at one point as well being played in the jungle, and Tarek would also follow them around in the jungle and basically give all the gold and all the CS to the hyper carry jungler. But I think they try to nerf Tarek down a little bit because of how he's pretty hard to kill in the solo lane, even when he is underleveled and underfarmed. But generally, not really a huge amount of changes that you're expecting to see in terms of bot lane in matchups. The couple of ADs did get buffed and nerfed. Lucian's damage got taken down tiny bit. He's still very strong. The Tristana has mid-game buff, so when she's level 9, her explosive E will do more damage. But generally, I mean, there's coming a couple of minor changes. Assassins, a couple of the more potent assassins like Aurelia, Camille got nerfed. There's a couple of others in that list as well. Rageblade also took a minor hit there as well. So generally, supports are gonna be alive for about another 0.25 seconds, which can make all the difference sometimes. But still expect to get, if you're playing a squishier support, to get killed fairly often. And but they've implemented one thing, is that on the lower level you are now, the faster you now respawn by a much faster rate than before. So as support, you're generally, especially if you're roaming around a lot, you're generally one of the lowest, if not the lowest level in the game. So you'll be able to revive a bit quicker from dying not so much from those assassins. So there's that. Hooray! But yeah, generally the same picks, the exact same picks as I suggested last patch are still relevant now. So you got Pike is probably one of the best supports now if you're good at roaming, especially if you're good at hooks as well. That does help. But yeah, Pike is definitely up there now. You can play him with Electrocute or Aftershock. I suggest giving Aftershock a try if you're struggling on him quite a lot, because then it'll at least give you some practice, a little bit more practice on being able to do skill shots and things with your E and your Q. But the 0.2 scaling isn't too crazy, but it's enough in the right direction for me to say, yeah, Pike is pretty good now. He was decent before, but now he's pretty good. Still play Brand and Zyra support. You can play Brand as AD if you have to, if you auto-filled in that role as well. Still pretty decent. You've got if you want to play something more traditional support, like Morgana, still very good. Nami is probably the best one in that role right now, with Athene's Unholy Grail. She does really well. The insane heals that you get as well from some of those heals sometimes is pretty nice. And just trying to think if there's any other supports that are springing to mind. Tanks, Brom and Leona are viable. Brom's probably only really viable with the Lucian pick. If you hit a passive with the Brom stack, and then Lucian has his double up, stacks up the Brom stun pretty quickly. Really effective against squishy targets as well. And Leona as well could go on squishy targets as well pretty easily as well. and get a decent easy kill that way as well with the amount of CC that she provides. So she's actually gone up a little bit because of how squishy everyone is right now. Her CC, her safe ulti, for example, is pretty amazing, and then usually you have a partner that does an insane amount of burst damage. So make sure you've got like someone like Lucian with you as Leona as well to burst them down as quickly as possible, because if you don't kill them, drain that CC, generally you're gonna die. One other pick that has sprung up as well though is, I've just remembered, is Fiddlesticks. When you're trying to play Fiddlesticks, you play him with Aftershock, you get 1 point in everything, and then you focus on maxing your Q and then your W. You don't max E, or you could put a couple of points in E if you really wanted to, but the level scaling on E is really bad. Just the silence enough is probably the strongest thing on the E effect rather than the damage. The damage is nothing crazy, but the Aftershock with the Fear Max, basically you run in, you Q, you get Aftershock, so now you're a bit tankier, and then you start channeling your W, as long as you're not standing in anything too dodgy to get stunned. So yeah, Fiddlesticks has been springing up quite a bit. His CCs are immense, so you do the Fear, then the E, and then the W. Also you go Aftershock, and you go like Revitalize, you can go Chrysalis, and the Bone Plating. And in Sorcery you go Nimbus Cloak, and then everything after that is up to you if you want CDR. Celerity can kind of work with Nimbus Cloak. I didn't really see a major effect with it, so maybe avoid taking Celerity, but there's a couple of sorcery runes there you can play around with as a secondary to take. But yeah, Fiddlesticks is one that has definitely sprung up. I haven't played much of Carthus. I remember mentioning Carthus last patch, but I haven't had a chance to really play him too much. I still think he's an okay pick, but I think the ones that I've just mentioned before are probably the strongest ones in Solo Queue for bot lane right now. So yeah, be prepared to die lots. Don't get too tilted if you do end up dying a lot. It's pretty normal now as a support to die a lot. There's so many assassins, people just bursting each other down like crazy. Just do your best. I'll do my best as well to keep you guys updated on videos and things on how to play champions, and I want to get some more of these sort of like personalized videos onto YouTube as well. YouTube, I think I want to make my #1 priority over Twitch streaming at the moment, especially with the World Cup and LCS going on at the same time. Streaming during these times basically is extremely difficult. There's so many different factors going on with World Cup and yeah, LCS. It's just like LCS goes from Thursday to Sunday, and then World Cup's on basically every evening right now. So I want to do a couple of YouTube videos, and if you got any suggestions on what kind of videos you want to see, let me know. Also, in terms of coaching for this patch, I'm prepared to do coaching again now. I didn't want to do coaching last patch because I had no idea what was going on. This patch, I've got more of a grasp of what's going on now. I think most people are starting to get, at least in Diamond, starting to pick up the same sort of champions and get the idea of what the meta is right now. So if coaching is what you like to see, there should hopefully be a few videos coming up over the next few weeks. Sooner than that, over the next week, there should be another video or two coming up for coaching. I want to do some coaching sessions on the weekend, so if you are a Twitch user, I'll be focusing on doing coaching sessions over there on twitch.tv/Bizzleberry over the weekend. Just a couple of games. Doing one coaching session usually takes an hour to an hour and a half, and then that's usually quite a long time. So maybe try and keep it 1 to 2 per day on that over that weekend period. Yeah, so if the coaching sessions is something that you're interested in, a few things that I prioritize is subscribers on Twitch and activity on YouTube, Twitch, and Discord. I did some coaching videos, and I coached a few players, and honestly, 60% of the people that I've given effectively free coaching for, I haven't seen them back. So it does make me feel like a little bit bad that has happened. So I want to make sure that the people that I give the coaching are the people that really do deserve it, kind of thing. Hopefully the people that aren't getting personally coached can take some of the things that I say and take that with them. But yeah, I have been a little bit sad. I don't know that people haven't come back. People haven't come back after doing the coaching. I mean, it does make me a little bit sad because I do spend an hour to an hour and a half, but effectively a free work, and then it's like, okay, thanks, bye. So I mean, yeah, I need to reward my loyal viewers properly, and I need to be more careful on who I choose for coaching. So yeah, if that's something that you're interested in, consider being more active in the community, and then you'll have a higher chance of being chosen, basically. But yeah, thank you very much, guys, for watching the YouTube video. If you're not already, subscribing helps me out. I know every YouTuber says that, but honestly, it really does. And notification bell, apparently. Make sure you got that checked, but even then you might not get alerted still of my videos. Apparently, YouTube's in a weird state about that at the moment. And thumbs up, comments and stuff are always greatly appreciated. This morning when I came on, I had had 3 amazing messages. I was really down about. Let's just say I had not so great stream last night. Was a little bit down when I woke up this morning about creating content and stuff, and had 3 really nice YouTube comments actually, saying how I've helped them and how I deserve more views and stuff, which is like really nice when people just say like random stuff like that. So I don't get complimented too often, but when I do, it does really cheer me up and stuff. So I mean, I'm sure anyone would get cheered up over a few compliments, right? But yeah, I mean, I appreciate all of you guys that are here and watching, and hopefully my content has helped you out in some form, shape, form. Yeah, I can't get my words out. But yeah, wherever you're watching from, Mobify, YouTube, or all over the place, I hope I've helped you out. And just know that I'm going to be here doing League for a while. And also I'll be doing Realm Royale as well as my second game. I won't be doing too much on that on my YouTube channel. I do like streaming that occasionally on my Twitch channel. I don't see myself doing proper videos for Realm Royale. I don't have the editing capacity or experience to do good like Battle Royale type videos. So I'm going to just stick to what I know and only primarily really upload League of Legends. You could maybe see a Realm Royale video every now and then, but it's nothing going to be. It's going to be like maximum once a month kind of thing. But no, I've been really enjoying streaming Realm Royale, and I really recommend you guys check the game out as well. Been having a lot of fun in that as well. If you need a break from League, it is a nice way to have a breather kind of thing. So yeah, don't get stuck in that solo queue and gamble that you can win the next game. Just have a break and just play something else if you're able to, or watch something else or something. That's definitely the best thing I can give you guys to if you're stuck in a little tilt spree like that. But yeah, thank you for watching the video, guys. You guys take care, and hopefully I'll be bringing out some more guide content over the next couple of weeks. Bye.